Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a Beyond Wrestling Showcase matchup. Of course, you've heard all the rumblings. House of Glory is not the only company making waves in the Northeast these days. There's a little company up in Massachusetts, Rhode Island area known as Beyond Wrestling, and they will be invading the New York area coming very soon, right here, June 17th, House of Glory versus Beyond Wrestling.
It's going to be a night that everyone's going to be talking about. Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. Hell, they're going to bring back Friendster for this. It's going to be the ultimate interactive experience. But here comes the angriest man in a beard. That's not AJ Orsini. It's Johnny Silver.
Well, I resent that. I'm not that angry a person, regardless of what my reputation may be now. But I will say this. House of Glory and Beyond Wrestling, you are absolutely right, sir, will shake the rafters on June 17th. Stars here of Beyond Wrestling will be showcasing. They're going to give the audience here a little taste of what Beyond Wrestling can really bring to the table, and they're going to give this audience a little sneak peek on what House of Glory will be in store for on June 17th.
It's certainly a dichotomy of styles, two of wrestling's best-kept secrets. Johnathan Gresham from Atlanta has been seen in WWA 4. Johnny Silver, a product of Long Island. And it's going to be interesting to see both of these light heavyweights go to war here. John Grisham has been all around the world. He's a man that has been proving himself, and John Silver, a hard hitter. I've scouted both of these men very carefully. And it's going to be about the ground game. We see it here, Orsini.
Of course, absolutely. Showcasing their wrestling acumen, both of these gentlemen. Similar size, similar height, similar weight. So it will come down to the expertise of the one gentleman. Johnathan Gresham is known as a bit of a high flyer, but the man can grapple. He can wrestle. Number one, John Silver has made appearances in House of Glory in the past, but he is a full-time member of the Beyond Wrestling roster. So this is going to be a unique matchup for our audience here tonight.
Certainly, and John Silver with a prolific tag team experience, one half of the Beaver Boys.
Oh, absolutely. He's traveled all around the country. He's gotten some exposure recently. And here we go. Fans here in Queens showing their appreciation for some good old-fashioned mat wrestling, especially after what we just saw in our last match with that insane tag team title match. But these two men are not all about that. They can be flashy, they can be quick, they can be fancy, but right now they're showcasing their wrestling ability.
This is a feeling out process, Orsini. Both of these men are trying to understand what they're going to do, what the strategy is, trying to break them early, and try to make them wrestle their style of match. And it's all about positioning. It's a style that, you know, we've seen done by Anthony Gangone more recently, and you know what? We can attribute it to guys like Gresham, guys like Johnny Silver, that catch-can, pseudo World of Sport style.
Well, not every little guy, I guess, can be a high flyer. Sometimes when you don't have the size and you really use your speed for most of your offense, technical acumen can come in really handy in the wrestling game. And now we're starting to see it stiffen up just a little bit here. John Silver, a little frustrated, looks like. He looks like he's done with the catch-can style. He's looking now with that stiff little shoulder tackle.
Gresham's a little more composed. He's a little more serious. Silver's known to fly off the handle a little bit. He's got a bit of a temper. Reminds me a little bit of Dean Malenko in the way he acts and the way he, right there with those elbows, just face-washing Gresham.
Oh, now it's getting heated. Now it's getting heated here. We had a little fracas in the corner there, and a German, the top of his head. John Silver just tossing Johnathan Gresham with that German suplex, and there's a kick right to the chest.
That might have concaved Gresham's chest. They heard that all the way over at JFK.
Yeah, that was not an armbar. That was not a headlock. That was not a takeover. That was a straight German suplex. Landed Gresham right on the top of his head, and then a straight kick to the chest.
Referee Louis Zeno checking on Gresham a moment ago, saying he's okay to continue.
I appreciate the fact that John Silver, in his momentum, ceased that momentum so the referee could check. Gresham is giving the okay. He's okay. But, man, that German suplex was not the safest way to take that suplex. He landed right on the top of his head.
And you know what? All that care and compassion went away in an instant. Silver, he liked that chop.
Oh. Well, we've seen Silver get stiff in the past. The guy really hit when he wants to. Is in great shape. He's built like a truck. Look at those chops now between these two. Well, referee is making sure that he stays above the belt.
Well, that was above someone's belt. I don't know if it was John Silver's.
Yeah, well, he was just asking them what the capital of Hong Kong is.
You're a child.
Belly to back, suplex there. Gresham putting that pressure on, and we're back to the hold now. That's a smart move by Gresham. Gresham was kind of leading the advantage there on the holds. Was working for him earlier. He's sticking to it. Now Silver being smart, getting that rope breaking.
Tried to isolate that shoulder and collarbone, but Silver going back to those strikes.
Silver is laying them in. He is not. Oh, what a show of strength by Silver. As I said, similar size and weight. And Silver, though, showcasing that power. You see a man of Silver stature, you don't assume there's power there, but there's plenty there. I will give these two men credit. They are putting on a wrestling clinic right now between these two gentlemen.
It's a game of isolation, Rossini. If you can isolate a body part, isolate a moment of the match, change the momentum, shift where it's going, you're going to kill.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a chop now. Gresham is not happy at all about those kicks.
And you see the striking here. You see the dynamic striking. You're going to see more of this on June 17th, which you're also going to see that in our main event when Chris Dickinson goes after the House of Glory Championship against EC3. You know, Dickinson is an opponent that I don't think Ethan Carter III has ever seen or dealt with before, especially at this level of professional wrestling.
Well, one of Dickinson's greatest characteristics, that aggression. We'll see if that'll work for him. We're seeing a little bit of that aggression now from Silva. He is just caving. Oh, Gresham is not going to sit there and take that anymore. Oh, wait.
It's all about pride. This is about fighting spirit between these two men. And it's...
dragon screw there by Gresham takes down Silver. You were saying?
It's about proving that the Beyond Wrestling brand is something that people need to continue watching. Both of these men have put Beyond Wrestling on their chest right here. They put it on their sleeve, and they're trying to defend it now. Oh, there's weakness.
Oh, we're seeing there an injury there to that knee from Silver. Couldn't even run into the turnbuckle there. Oh. Gresham now. Oh, there is blood in the water for Gresham. Excuse me, for Silva.
Isolates.
Wow. He's got that ankle lock submission. Is he going to submit? We've seen some legends win championships with that hold.
Orsini, the way that he was knee striking that hip and that upper knee, trying to separate it, trying to cause more damage, trying to utilize his base.
Again, this is the Beyond Wrestling Showcase matchup. Oh, a German suplex with bridge. Beautiful neck bridge. And only a 2 count. You of course, you can find Beyond Wrestling all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, of course. But Brad Shapiro, where's that website they can catch?
It's lookmanofans.com.
I wonder how they came up with that one. Oh, super kick by Silver. He's still having no momentum with that knee.
One thing I want to point out about that German, speaking of German suplexes, oh, good God.
Oh, 2 count. Only there was a combination of moves there. I didn't want to call anything just yet until I could fully see where this was headed. The action's moving so fast here. LookMonofans.com. What's the story behind that little web link there?
Well, because Beyond Wrestling started their shows with just the professional wrestlers watching other wrestlers, but it grew into a movement. It grew into something that went beyond the parameters of secret shows, and now they are selling out venues all along New England, and this match right here is proving why.
House of Glory also what is Humble's beginning their school. They were simply a school 4 years ago, and now they've grown to be New York's #1 promotion here. And we're watching 2 guys really wrestle it out against each other for one of the best promotions, if not #1 in the New England area. Oh, into the knee.
Working on that leg, isolating that leg earlier. Gresham, when he went for that German suplex, isolated that leg, and look at what he's doing now. Just trying to destroy it. Drive it into the wood. I love this.
He's going like a madman on that knee. You talk about a bullseye. Cradles him over. Oh, 2 count only. And now Silver up, blocks. Oh, a headbutt by Gresham. Bicycle kick by Silver. They are exchanging blows in the middle of that ring. Oh! Wait, a destroyer. Oh, wait. He's got him. He's got him up. Bombs him. That's got to be it. There it is. What a sequence of moves. He countered that hold into a destroyer and then ends up with so much momentum. He couldn't get the powerbomb immediately, but he does get the powerbomb eventually and comes out with the win here tonight.
That was all a match based upon momentum. Finding the right time, finding the right place and right time. June 17th, right here at the NYC Arena. House of Glory, Beyond Wrestling. It's going to be one hell of a night.
You can find out more information about Beyond Wrestling by going to lookmonofans.com. And you can also get ticket information for June 17th, once again, by going to houseofgloryonline.com. We have got a lot of action left here tonight.